Hi guys, Deborah from Housewife Eclectic here. Today I'm here with my little sidekick. Who are you? She's sad little Haley. This is Haley. We are going to be making Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments today, so I'm excited about that. So give me just a moment to get a couple shares in and then we will get started. So I'm Deborah. I blog at Housewife Eclectic. I've been blogging for almost 10 years, which is nuts. I can't believe it's been a decade. Okay, I gotta find my video so I can share it. Okay, so we today will be making Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments, which I'm really excited about one in particular, so hopefully it's gonna turn out awesome. I have never made any of these before, so I kind of love doing that, making it for the first time live with you guys, so you can kind of really see the process and really see like how to think through it and everything like that. She makes Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments. Sometimes I have made it before, but I love kind of experimenting with all of you. What you doing, baby girl?
Is it a stopper off?
Does it have tape on it?
Yes.
I'm not sure why your sister taped it. I don't know why. So this is Haley. This is my 3-year-old. She's going to hang out with us today because Nightmare Before Christmas is her favorite thing ever. And when I tried to take her to her grandma, she freaked out that she was going to miss the Nightmare Before Christmas video. So she is going to be hanging out with us.
I love Frozen Fever.
She also loves Frozen Fever.
I love Mama in that show.
Okay. Let's do one more share and then we will get started. So when you hop on, let me know where you're hopping on from. We are in the Salt Lake City area of Utah, which just got its first snow today. Which is actually kind of welcome because it was starting to feel like it wasn't December. Oh, Chantel, I want to see it. What is it of? At least that's what, I guess that's what you can tell us. What is it of? Okay. There we go. Shares are done. So one of the first ones that we are going to make today is I want to make one that has like the moon in the background and then Jack and Sally on the hill, the little curvy hill thing. I don't know if that has a particular name or not. Look, I'm losing my mind this morning.
This is broke.
Okay.
This is broke.
It's broke. Is that why it had tape on it?
No, I tried to.
So the first thing this one we're not gonna actually. Let's put paint in the couple of ones we're gonna paint so they can be drying while we do this one. So for this one, I'm just using these are actual glass ornaments. You could use plastic. I got these from Oriental Trading. I like their prices, but I can get so many for so little. So I'm all about that. So I think I'm going to paint the inside of 2 and we'll kind of see how it goes. So I've got 2. These are glass. I think they also have plastic ones. Well, I know that they have some plastic ones because I've got another plastic one from Oriental Trading right here. So for these, I'm going to pop off the tops and we are going to make one Jack and one Haley Bailey. What should we do the other one? Should we do the one Jack and one 0? What do you think, kiddo?
I got Anna ornament.
Well, honey, we're not making Anna ornaments today. We're making Jack ornaments today. Life would be really good. Hey, Halsey.
Yeah?
Can you go tell Nina that Mommy needs white paint? Thank you. I guess we're going to hold off on that for a minute. Oh, I love it. so Chantel says she has a tattoo of Jack, Sally, Zero, Oogie, Lock, Shock, and Barrel. So we did a group costume this year for Halloween, and I loved how it turned out. It was really fun. So we're going to put this aside for a minute, and we are going to work on the big one with the moon and Jack and Sally on the moon. So what I have done, what you need for these ones is, hi Rochelle, I'm going to turn you guys down just a little bit so you can see more what I'm working on my desk. So this, you are going to need this particular type of ornament. These are also from Oriental Trading, which I said I order a lot of ornaments from them because you can get so many for so cheap. But if you see the top twists off and it opens like this, so this is meant for a photo. So so you can put so they're called, if you look up in the description, which is not an affiliate link, I don't get any money for showing you where I got these. But if you look up in the description, you'll see the photo link. And so you need one that comes apart like this to make this easy for a photo. So instead of a photo right away, I'm going to make others with photos in them later. Not today, but we are going to add the moon. So you are going to want some yellow moon colored cardstock, and you are going to take just 1/2 of your, I have to like slink down now so you can see what I'm doing and see my face. So you're going to take 1/2 of this and you're going to just put it in the corner of that paper. My kids steal all my pencils for homework, which is great. I'm glad they're doing their homework, but then I don't have pencils when I need them. Okay. Just grab a pencil.
White paint.
You are so helpful. Man, I love when they reach the age that you can send them on an errand and it actually works. White paint. Okay. So we are just going to trace this around. So now we have the circle. You can go ahead and fill that circle in if you want. You don't need to fill up the top part. You just need a big circle. So let's go ahead and cut that out.
Mom,
Seriously.
I need stamp.
You can get the stamps out.
I can get the stamp.
Seriously, I have pencils and scissors all in a big cup by my desk, and they're all gone this morning. My kids were doing art projects last night, so I think that's where they went. So go ahead and cut out your moon. This will be our moon. So there we go, moon. Hi, Jeanette! Okay. Struggle, struggle. So then you're going to be able to see that when you stick it in your ornament, we might need to cut it just a tiny bit smaller. There we go. We just need to trim just a little bit on the end. So when you stick it in your ornament, it's got a hole right there in the center, and you're going to have that full moon. So, but this needs to be trimmed just a tiny bit on the end. Don't trim too much or else you're going to lose its ability to hold your photo. You really want it this full size of the ornament.
Mom, I got a stamp.
You found your stamps?
I got one stamp.
What's the rule with stamps?
Don't stamp the chairs.
Don't stamp the chair. But what do we stamp? We only stamp paper. This one, her grandma bought her a puppy dog stamp, and she stamped all over one of my chairs, my dining room chairs. So now when I tell her, you know, what's the rule for stamp, she's like, don't stamp chairs. I'm like, let's not stamp other things either. Okay. I swear I'm making this a little bit more difficult than it needs to be.
I'll make this picture.
Okay, there we go.
My dad.
So you see how it will just hold that paper in there for you. It's funny, my girls both look a lot like me, but this one's personality is all her dad. The other one, my other one who is almost 9, she turned 9 on Friday. My other one who is 9 is like mini me in every way. She's like, she has my mannerisms, she has my personality, and it's so funny. My husband always says when he watches me fight with her that it's like watching someone fight with themselves, which totally is. So this is just acrylic paint. We're gonna take a break from this one that I was doing with the moon for just a second so we can
Mom, this happened to this.
It's okay, honey.
The burger.
Okay, go get Kleenex. Okay, so just fill it with white paint. I might need to put this white paint is really thick. I might need to put just a drop of water in it to help spread it around. Move my headphones out of the sink. Oh, that is not a drop. That's a lot of water. See if we can get it to... There we go. Now it's starting to swirl the paint just a little bit. Okay, so if you're... Oh, no. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Got paint on a brand new shirt. Okay, so I'm just swirling this around. Normally with acrylic paint, I don't have to add any water. It does okay. But this is just really watery. I mean, really, really thick today. Dude, this is not working at all like I want it to. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so I've dumped it all out. We're going to try adding a little bit more paint with a little bit of just like dampness that's left in there and see if that makes a difference. Hopefully this is going to help. Because normally, like, when I just use, like, just acrylic paint from the store, I don't have to add any water. So this is just really, I mean, this is acrylic, but it's a lot thicker acrylic than I'm used to working with. Okay, so I'm just swirling the paint around the inside of the ornament. When we were kids, my mom used to give us ornaments and we got to pick well, Michelle, usually my show's an hour, so usually, you know, that's how it works. Okay, let's swirl to get this paint all over. Okay, it's doing really well. Can you see down here how well it's doing there? So it's working. This should be a lot easier when you do it. I don't know why this paint is such a pain in the booty. When we were kids, my mom would let us pick 2 colors, and then we would get to swirl them together in an ornament. There we go. Promise this is not a crazy thing. Chantal says use a napkin on top and put it on the top of the ornament to shake. That's a really good idea, actually. I'm almost done, but I think we'll do that to help. Let's do it with a piece of paper, because that's what I have handy. Ooh. So I went looking for like milky glass ornaments for a long time last week. Because I wanted to not have to paint the inside of the ornaments. Not that I have anything against painting the inside of the ornaments. You're going to see that it's a little bit of a pain in the booty sometimes. So, are we there yet? Usually it's not this big of a pain in the booty. But I couldn't find milky glass ornaments anywhere. So if you guys see them, you'll have to let me know. Because I definitely just wanted milky glass ornaments. It's looking really good. Can you see how nice and white it looks? I mean, it's a nice and pure white that we want. It's just taking way longer than should be necessary. So I found the swirling motion really helps. Michelle, I went to Hobby Lobby. I went to Michael's. I went to Joann's. I'm trying to think where else I went. I went even just like Walmart and Target, and I couldn't find any milky glass ornaments, which was a little irritating. Okay, so we are gonna let it set upside down to help get out the excess paint. And we're gonna go back to the silhouette ornament. Or not. Come on, there we go. You have been so frustrating, we're only gonna do one of you. Okay, set that down. Let's go back to our silhouette ornament. This is the one I'm excited about anyway. Okay, so now we have our moon. So now the way I'm going to get them on the moon is I'm actually going to use my Cricut and my design space. We can use vinyl or we can use black paper and then Mod Podge it, whichever you have on hand. So I have gone and looked. I'm going to turn you guys so you can see. Oh, there's my computer. I have gone and looked for an image of the two of them on the moon, and I have found one that is good. So we are just going to go ahead and upload it. It's kind of a simple image. It's just dark colors on a white background. And then we are going to select and erase anything we do not want. Anything that's negative space should be out. And then save as a cut image. And Sally. I feel like Sally needs a last name. Does Sally have a last name? Okay, then we are going to insert this into our canvas. And now we have the image. It's all ready to be cut. So see how easy that was to put that in? Now we are going to cut it out. Figure out how big we need it. It's going to be a little bit small. Let's see. Test our... Okay, it can't be more than about 2.5 inches wide. So we've got to shrink it even more. That to about that size. So that's about what size it's going to need to be for our project. So now we are going to go ahead and cut it out. So let's go ahead and hit make it. It's going to sort it onto map by color. We're going to hit continue. Oh, it's telling me I don't have a Cricut connected because I don't have a Cricut connected. So this is my maker, which I love. It's a fabulous machine. I think we're going to try it a couple of different ways. So let's try it out of vinyl. I think vinyl is going to be easy. Let me go grab some black. Ragdoll is her last name. I always want to call her Sally Sparrow just because I'm a Hoovian and it feels right. Sally Sparrow. Okay, so I've got some black gloss vinyl here. Right here. You could also use black cardstock. You just need something where the color is black. I'm going to take a mat, and this, with vinyl, you put the backing down, so the shiny side up. It's going to cut right onto the project, which is opposite of heat transfer, where it will cut. It cuts backwards. I think we might try some felt ornaments here in just a minute. Those glass ones are not being nice to us today. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and load this into our machine. You just put the mat underneath the teeth, press the arrow button, and it loads. And then we are going to, we are cutting vinyl on the machine, and we're just going to hit go. Hopefully this is going to cut great for us. It shouldn't take too long for this to cut out. I mean, it's a fairly simple design. I don't even think we're going to need transfer tape. Hopefully we won't need transfer tape. It seems like it's wigging out a little bit when it cuts like that. Let's see it cut a little bit. So Brianna, I have the Maker, which is the brand new Cricut machine. Which it cuts felt like a dream. Like seriously, it cuts felt like a dream. So in fact, I think we'll try felt here in a minute for these. So oh man, did I cut this too big? Let's see. I thought I had shrunk it enough. Apparently, I don't think I did. So I always go ahead and cut the design out of the vinyl, so you will save as much vinyl as possible. Because why would you want to waste something? Well, we're just going to go ahead and you grab an edge. You're going to go ahead and peel. You see how it's peeling? Just go ahead and peel up. Ah, look how cute that turned out. Brianna, I have the new Maker, the Cricut Maker. So I have a lot. I have the Cricut Explorer Air 2s over there. I also have the Cameo 3, which is over there. Cricut Maker's kind of blowing them all out of the water. So it's a pretty amazing machine. So I use it for everything now. Okay. You're back.
Yes.
Okay, so I've weeded out most of the design. I just need to get a couple more things weeded out, like their little legs. I might need to pull out my bright pad. You guys,
I'm making a picture of them.
you're making a picture of us. That's so super cool. Okay, so this is the perfect instance of when I would use my bright pad. When I've got these teeny tiny cuts that I'm having a hard time seeing. I plug in my bright pad and turn it on, and it is just like a bright light desk. So it will show me right where those cuts are, so I can pull.
It's not right.
So I can pull out exactly what I need to. One more little cut, and we are done. Look how good that we did. Oh, good. So Amanda wants to know what machine I would recommend for a beginner. So Amanda, it really depends on what you want to cut. I really feel like the Cricut branded machines are perfect for beginners. They are really easy to use. Their software is really easy to use. It's not confusing at all. So whether or not I would go with the Cricut Explorer Air or the Maker, all kind of depends on your price point and what you want to cut. If you think you are ever going to want to cut wood or fabric in the future, I would go with the Maker, because that's the only machine on the market that has that capability. So here we've got this. I'm trying to decide if I made this too big. Let's try it. So since the entire image is one continuous design, I'm going to try and do it without transfer tape, just using it kind of like as a sticker.
Bye bye.
Okay, so I just used it as a sticker, stuck it on our moon, and I'm going to trim this tiny piece of vinyl off. Now let's stick it in our ornament. I might need to have brought it down a little bit. I'm afraid their heads are going to be hard to see. Okay, so I'm just sticking it in my ornament right now. And then I will put the top on the ornament on. Okay, so it's sticking out just a tiny bit around the edges.
drawing the picture of me
Okay.
first.
Tell me what you think. So cute. So I think the new Cricut is just as easy to use as the other ones. I have really loved it. We're going to try cutting felt here in just a second to make more Nightmare Before Christmas ornaments. I think we're going to do an Oogie Boogie picture ornament first, though. You guys like how it turned out? Gotta get it straight on.
What do you think?
What do you think of what? She watches me do videos too often. Every time she draws a picture, it's what do you think, guys? It's amazing, Haley. It's amazing.
It's not amazing.
Oh, it's not amazing?
It's not amazing yet.
Okay. Okay, there we go. We've trimmed it all up, and there it is. That's how it's looking. Okay, so we have finished this one. So this one of Jack and Sally. Let's do an Oogie. I feel like we need an Oogie. So these photo ornaments are making it really, really easy to make these. You're not having to roll them up and try and stick them in there and try and get them to unravel. So if you want to make this kind of ornament, I would definitely recommend these Oriental Trading ones. Let me figure out what we want to do for Oogie. Oh, I really love how this turned out, guys. So cute. I also want to do a 0 in one of these photo ornaments. So
how do you look at me?
What?
That looks funny.
It looks amazing. So I think we're going to do Oogie in the corner. Should we do that on yellow, though? Nightmare Before Christmas fans, help me out. Let's do the one Oogie when he's in the over the moon. But is that white or is that yellow? I think it's yellowish. Is this right? Yellow? Okay. So let's do another one very similar with the same yellow moon. With Oogie and the moon. So hopefully I have some brown vinyl that we can kind of make Oogie a shadow.
This is Princess. This is Princess.
What's Princess?
This is every Princess.
So I'm going to try Oogie again with the same yellow. Actually, let me see if I do have a paler yellow, because I believe it is a paler yellow. But I don't know that I've got something that's softer than this.
This looks like Princess.
I have something patterned that's softer. But I don't know if that will really work.
This looks like Princess, Mom.
Yeah, a princess or Princess your dog?
Princess is my dog.
Yes, Princess is your dog. Okay, so here's just another one of those photo ornaments. Yeah, I don't see why you can print it directly on the paper and then cut it out a circle. I think that sounds like a great idea.
This is the burger place. This is the burger place.
Pop.
I know. It's the burger place.
So these would be really easy. If you don't have any sort of cutting machine, these would be really easy to print into a circle and then cut them out. All of these designs are way simple enough to do that. That's kind of the nice thing about Nightmare Before Christmas is they're all pretty simple designs to get your point across. Okay. Let's download you. So a lot of times when I'm looking for images to upload, especially for something like Nightmare Before Christmas, I will look for pumpkin carving stencils, because those are very simple, very black and white. That kind of thing.
Mama?
So let's go ahead and upload. So I just found an Oogie Boogie pumpkin carving stencil. In fact, I think it's the same stencil we used last year.
I turned the picture of her favorite.
To actually carve this pumpkin. Okay, so let me move it so you can see my computer again. You see my Oogie Boogie. I'm trying to decide what I need to print this on. What I want to cut this out of. Let me see if I've got some brown vinyl that we can do this out of.
Mom,
To kind of give it, or maybe let's do gray. I've got gray. I've got like a silver. Or maybe that's not even dark enough. Let's just try the black again.
This is Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. Are you drawing Mike Wazowski?
Yeah, because that.
This one loves Mike Wazowski. And when she first wanted to watch it, when she was probably about 2, so maybe about a year ago, she kept telling us she wanted to watch Owski. We could not figure out what the heck Owski was.
I want to watch Monsters Inc.
Okay, so let's go ahead and insert this. So it needs to be about that size. We're going to go ahead and just hide this for a minute. So you hit the eye over here and it's going to hide it so we can cut just this.
I can't make my sister with that. I can make them up.
I'm going to go ahead and make this. Give you guys a little bit out of the way. Make him glowing green. Ooh, that would be kind of awesome. Okay, let's try him this way since I've got the mat all loaded up, and then we can do him again too. I want to make enough ornaments that I can do an entire Nightmare Before Christmas tree. Oh, careful. It's okay, honey. It's fine. Nothing's hurt, honey. Oh, to be 3. Okay, let's go ahead and cut this one out. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the moon again. Go ahead and draw on here. Can you see what I'm drawing? This. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut out another moon.
Mommy wants to sit here.
Okay. Just put my bright pad on the floor, honey.
Let's put a bright pad.
Because it goes bright, silly.
Oh. I want to show them my shotgun soap.
Okay, so now that's cut out. So I've cut out another moon. Chantel says she has a statue Jack hanging off the back of her Christmas tree. He's 6 feet tall. I want him.
I show you my Christmas tree. I want to show you my shotgun soap.
You want to show them your Shopkin soap?
This is my shotgun soap.
Okay, so just make sure that you've cut it to the right size before you put the vinyl on. So I've got a moon here. Let's go ahead and pull Oogie Boogie off here.
Why put Oogie Boogies on? Make an Oogie Boogie.
I'm making something Oogie Boogie, yes.
Make an Oogie Boogie ornament.
I'm making an Oogie Boogie ornament, yes.
I want to show them my sweetheart.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. Let me move here so you can see what I'm doing. I like your ornaments. You do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so peel all this off. You can see I've got an extra little... Ooh, I do have an extra Oogie Boogie. We should put him on something. I feel like we should put the extra Oogie Boogie on something. Let me stick him right here. You can see sometimes, I'll show you, sometimes when I have extra pieces of vinyl, I stick them on my cabinets in my craft room. Okay, so this is multiple pieces.
You can bite me.
She thinks Oogie Boogie's gonna bite her. So this is multiple pieces. So technically you would use transfer tape. We're just gonna be easy and not use transfer tape.
I want to show them my sweeper one. I'll show them my sweeper one.
Okay, show them your sweeper one. She was showing you Shopkins.
This is my sweeper one.
Okay, so we are just going to add Oogie Boogie to this moon. And then we are going to add his little face.
Hey, Mom. Look what I found. Look what I found last night.
Cool, dude.
My chocolate slushy. I want to show you my chocolate slushy. I want to show you my chocolate slushy. Here's this chocolate slushy. Hurry, Cadbury's.
Hey, no, don't touch. Okay, so now we've got Oogie Boogie on our moon. I'm going to go ahead and trim this side just a little bit, just to be down with the...
This is my chocolate. This is...
Okay, so now you can see he fills the moon. I've trimmed around the edges. So let's go ahead and put him in the photo frame.
Look.
In the photo ornament.
It's my... I guess there has to be chocolate. There has to be chocolate.
Okay. This one's twisting. We need to pinch him on the top of the ornament. Honey, your head is in the way, Missy. Thank you.
This is his shotgun. We're gonna see the shotgun.
They can see her Shopkin. She wants you to see her Shopkin. It's her Shopkin slushy. There you go. You feel happy now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
I trimmed this one a little too much so that I could get it to the shape of the moon. So now I'm trying to pinch it. I wonder if we push it up high enough.
This is my shotgun. This is my shotgun.
Oh, I like it kind of pushed into the... See how good that turned out? Okay. We've got Oogie Boogie and Jack and Sally. Now I really want a 0. Can we do 0?
Sure.
She says I can do 0. Okay, let's see. What should we do for 0?
Let's make him white.
Let's make him white. Okay. I can do that.
This is my inner shotgun sweeper.
She's not going to leave you alone until she gets to talk to you for a minute. Okay. Let's do for... Let's just make a Jack face, I think.
I don't like him. I don't like Jack with the button eyes.
She and Coraline has scarred my child. She's very upset about button eyes. Huh.
Oh, that's a Jack doll.
It's okay, honey. Nobody's going to give you button eyes.
Phew.
Phew! Did you hear that? Phew! Oh, dear.
This is my chocolate bottle.
No, they like it. Phew!
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and just add, let's see if we can find a good font for Nightmare Before Christmas.
And this is...
Perhaps. Or let's just do a Jack face. Let's go back to our original plan and just do a Jack face. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just, because I think I'm going to cut mine out of vinyl, make life easy on everybody. So I'm going to go ahead and do a Google search for Jack Skellington.
And this is my sprayer bottle.
Jack Skellington face. Coloring pages are really good.
My chocolate bag.
I'm trying to think of other things that make really good
Mom, go leave my stockings here.
Okay. Coloring pages, line drawing, all that are really good things to search if you're looking for something to upload. Okay, so sorry, I should have moved it to my computer earlier. So we're going to go ahead and hit upload. We are going to browse and add our Jack face. We're going to say it's a simple image and we're going to continue, and then you can, look, it went ahead and with one click it took away all of the extra that we don't need. Save as a cut image. Skeleton face. And now we're going to go ahead and cut it out and put it on an ornament. Let's go ahead and put it on. Let's go ahead and put it on the paper ornament too. Oh, you know what would be really cute is if we could do Jack on one side and Sally on the other. If we could do that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab another photo ornament. Okay, so just another one of these photo ornaments from Oriental Trading. Actually, let's do these ones. These glittery white ones from IKEA. Okay, so this is a little bit trickier because you're going to be trying to put his face on a curved surface, but it's still not too bad. So we're going to try and kind of keep it small enough that it's not too much of a curved surface. I'd say less than probably 2 inches. Let's go ahead and insert this image into our thing. Less than about 2 inches is right there, actually. So we're going to copy and paste. And paste. You need more paper? Okay. Here's more paper.
You have 2 papers?
I gave you a lot of paper, so have fun. So we are going to print 3 faces and just go ahead and put one on each of these 3 ornaments. So let's go ahead and grab our black vinyl again, which is over here now. And let's grab our cutting mat that has let's grab our cutting mat and let's get this on here. And then I think on Friday, if you want to go ahead and go up to the description and follow my page, I think we will do Harry Potter ornaments, which are going to be fun. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut these out of vinyl. Woo! Okay, so you can kind of see what's going on. Vinyl. Let's press go. So it's just checking the blade. So now it's just cutting. My watch is a tick watch, so it's a smart watch that connects to my phone and gives me alerts and tracks my steps and everything like that, and I absolutely love it. It is the best smartwatch I have ever seen, and it is called a tick watch. My husband has one too. His is a generation older than mine. He got his watch for, I want to say, his birthday last year, so about a year ago. And when he got it, I would watch him and he would use it, and I was like, oh man, I need that watch. I love that watch. So, finally this year, they've been doing Kickstarters, and they did another Kickstarter for this new edition of the watch, and I pledged that edition to get the watch. And I have absolutely, so it only came about a week ago. I pledged in like June. It was the hardest wait ever. It finally came, and I have loved it. We are done. Okay, so let's put you guys back here. Go ahead, peel this vinyl off. So the maker can cut, it's up to, I think it's, it can cut balsa wood and it can cut basswood. And then the knife blade is coming out hopefully the beginning of next year, so it will be able to do even more. It can cut a crazy amount of things. It can cut, like, I've cut sequin fabric with it. I've cut felt with it, which, like, I don't know if you know felt very well, but felt is a pain in the booty. And it cuts felt like a dream. So it's just like, I seriously, like, I keep putting new things in this machine thinking it's not going to be able to cut it, and it can. So I've really enjoyed it. Okay, so I'm just peeling here. We might need a little bit of a hook to help get everything to stay down where you need it to. His little smile keeps wanting to peel up. There we go. And you can see, like, look how teeny tiny that cut was, and it cut amazing. So
my sister's got be blue.
His little nostrils still want to stay down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just lead it to here. And then we are going to go ahead and just peel and stick again.
Which one is your favorite color?
Turquoise is Mommy's favorite color. My kids are very into favorite colors.
This is turquoise.
So, Chantel, I have the Galaxy S8, and I've loved it, and it has a step counter too, but this one, the step counter is way better. It's more accurate, which I love.
There's no turquoise.
Okay, so I'm just going to peel these off. Like I said before, you can use transfer tape to get it accurate, or you can just peel it like a sticker and stick it like a sticker. Got his eyes on. We're going to put on a smile, and then we're going to go after those little nostrils that didn't want to come up.
It's a dog now.
Look how cute he's looking. Okay, where are you, little nostrils? So this hook is one of my very favorite crafting tools. It makes it so much easier to find little teeny things. Got it. Like little teeny nostrils. So we are going to try and get this nostril from my finger to the ornament.
I'm going to use green for the dog. Use green for the dog. I'm doing good enough. You like my picture?
I love your picture.
It's not amazing.
Okay, now it's on the hook, which will make it a little bit easier to get it on to the ornament.
That's right.
Okay, nostril one is on there. I think it needs to be up higher. The nice thing with vinyl is that it's on a smooth surface like this, it's pretty forgiving. Chantal wants to know how I like my S8. My S8 is like my very favorite thing ever. But my husband just got the Google Pixel 2, and he's obsessed with that. That phone looks pretty awesome as well. I am not... Shoot, did I lose the nostril? This is the problem with not using transfer tape, is you lose little teeny tiny pieces like this. But I also love how the negative of this turned out. So I think we're going to try to put this on an ornament as well. So let's kind of just trim around it. It's very sticky, so which is good because that means it's going to stick to your project great. But it's also hard to trim.
My picture, because everybody loves it. But you don't love it right now.
I don't love your picture?
No.
I do love your picture.
Your picture's not awesome yet.
Oh, it's not awesome yet. Okay. You keep making it awesome. So just kind of pull and tug.
I was scared at the TARDIS when we leave.
Okay. I should finish this one. Stop getting distracted by that one. Let's find that little nostril. Okay. Got it here. So make sure if you're putting them on manually, make sure your nostrils are up close enough to your eyes. This one doesn't look quite like Jack yet, but I think it's because his facial features were too far apart from each other. Okay, so now I've got his eyes and his nostrils in the right place. Now we've just got to try and get that little face back. It's almost where I want it, but just not quite. Shoot. So I've just got his little stitches right here, and I'm just trying to relay them where I want them. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, almost done. And then you can see how this one turned out.
Mom!
What?
I found it.
Okay. Okay, there we go. There's our Jack. So today we made 3 ornaments. We made this Jack one, which turned out cute. I love him. And Oogie Boogie. And then I think probably my favorite, Jack and Sally on the hill. So if you want to go ahead and go to the description and like my page, you'll be able to see my next show, which is on Friday, which I think we'll be making Harry Potter ornaments. So thank you for hanging out with us today, and I hope you guys have a great day.